So we have understood the definition of Boyle's law. We have understood how to do numericals of Boyle's law. Now let us try to understand this part of Boyle's law, the graphs. See, this is the first graph that we should be very clear. See, what Boyle's law says is that the product of pressure into volume is constant. Any doubt about this?
No.
Okay. Now, just copy what I am writing here. Boyle's law states that the temperature should be constant. So this line, when we study this line, if you see, the temperature has been kept constant. Any doubt about this?
No.
When we study this line, then again some other temperature has been taken. And when we study this line, again some other temperature has been taken. Any doubt about this?
No, sir.
Now these three lines where temperature is kept constant are called isotherms. Isotherms. Please note this down. This term, isotherm. Isotherm implies in thermodynamics, whenever you meet isotherm implies that the temperature has been kept constant. Any doubt?
No, sir.
Yeah. So now another thing that we need to understand is that why this curve. So when we look at this from a very mathematical point of view, let us start from beginning. If I have a function like this, that y is equal to 5 by x. Any doubt about this, Avantika?
No.
So if I have a function like this, that y is equal to 5 by x, then I can put the various values of x here, and then I can find the values of y. Any doubt?
No.
And when I start plotting the graph, this is how the plot looks like. Any doubt?
No.
So basically, whenever you see a graph like this, this graph is x into y is equal to some constant. Any doubt?
No.
So this is what our Boyle's law requires, that the product of these two, the pressure and volume, should be constant. And that is why this kind of graph has been taken. Any doubt?
No.
What we need to understand is that on whole of this line, the temperature has been constant. So for example, if this line is at 25 degrees Celsius, then maybe at 30 degrees Celsius, the graph would be something like this. The shape would be the same, but the line will shift. Any doubt about this?
No.
So we should be very clear about this, because these are the kind of questions which are asked in competitive exams. Any doubt?
No.
Okay. Now, there is altogether a different kind of graph that you can see, and this is how it looks like. Let us try to understand this also. So PV is equal to constant. So pressure can be written as 1 upon K into, I'm sorry, can be written as K into 1 upon V. Any doubt?
No.
Let me compare this with y is equal to m into x. Any doubt?
No.
Mr. CB, do you remember what m was? So Mr. CB has given the right answer. That is, if y is equal to mx, then m is called the slope of the graph. Any doubt, Avantika?
No.
Now, if you remember your class 10th maths, this y is equal to mx used to look something like this. Any doubt?
No.
Now, what I do is, the law is the same. Pressure is equal to constant into 1 upon V. The law remains the same. I'll do a small manipulation. What I'll do is, I'll say this is my y, this is my m, and this 1 upon V is my x. Have you understood what I've done?
Kind of.
Okay. Let us see what he has done so that you understand this in detail. So this is my y-axis. Any doubt about this?
No.
This is my x-axis. Any doubt about this?
No.
This is my y-axis. This is my x-axis. Any doubt?
No.
So this y can be written as mx, something like this. This would be a straight line. Any doubt?
No.
See, any straight line which is passing through the origin. Let us try to understand. Any straight line, any straight line that passes through the origin can be written as y is equal to mx. Are we clear about this?
Yeah.
This is what we have learnt in maths. This is what we have learnt in maths. Now, all I'm saying is that my formula is this. I manipulate it like this. Any doubt?
No.
And when I compare these two, what I find is that, let me write it like this, y is equal to m into x. When I manipulate like this, I understand that if y is equal to p, then x would be 1 upon v. Have you understood it now?
Yes.
So that is why if you see in your book, this is the graph that they are showing you, and this is the isothermal. That is why they have written that at a certain temperature, this is true. Any doubt about this?
No.
फिर से देखिए. This is my y, this is my x, but my x now is 1 upon v. And this is the isothermal, which is applicable at a certain temperature only. Any doubt?
No.
When I change the temperature, please try to understand. When I change the temperature, basically what I'm doing is I'm changing the slope of the graph. Any doubt?
No.
Because again, if we refer to class 10th mathematics, what we understand is that this line, this line, this line, the equation of this would be y is equal to m1x. This would be y is equal to m2x, and this would be y is equal to m3x. The general equation remains the same because if pass through the origin, but the slope changes. Any doubt, Miss Avantika?
No.
Should be very clear about the graphs because this would be very helpful for us in the competitions. And this is the third graph.